Oh, there's so many yummy vegetarian options out there. You could try like lentil soup, veggie burgers, tofu stir fry. The possibilities are endless. If you fell into a black hole, you would watch the entire future of the universe flash before your eyes. Okay, get this. The biggest black hole we've ever spotted. It has the mass of, wait for it, 66 billion of our suns. Just let that number sink in. And you might think they just sit there, right? Wrong. Some of them are spinning so fast, they're rotating over 1,000 times per second. Yeah, you heard that right. And the real monsters, the ones at the center of galaxies, they act like these giant cosmic particle accelerators. They grab anything that gets too close and launch it out in jets that travel at almost the speed of light. Okay, so with those absolutely wild facts laid out, what would actually happen if you could go to one? I mean, really? Let's take a little trip, a completely theoretical one, of course, right to the edge of a black hole and find out what physics has to say. All right, first stop on our journey, we're heading for the most critical boundary line in the universe. It's a line you can only cross once, and believe me, it's strictly a one-way street. So where is this line exactly? You know, the one that separates, phew, that was close, from, well, I'm captured forever. That line has a name, the event horizon. Now, it's not some kind of solid surface you can knock on. It's more like a one-way door in space-time. It's the exact point where gravity gets so ridiculously strong that to escape, you'd have to go faster than the speed of light. And since nothing can do that, well, you're not getting out. Okay, so you've crossed that one-way door, and this is where things get, well, really bizarre and honestly pretty gruesome. It sounds like something straight out of a horror movie, but this is a very real prediction from physics. So let's picture it. You're falling in, feet first. That insane gravity is going to start yanking on your feet with a force you just can't even comprehend. But here's the kicker. The pull on your feet is going to be way, way stronger than the pull on your head, which is just a few feet further away. And that massive difference in force, that's what does the damage. It's a tidal force so extreme, it literally tears you apart. And this whole process has a name that is both perfect and absolutely terrifying: spaghettification. And no, I'm not making that up. That's the real, honest-to-goodness scientific term. Those tidal forces would squeeze you from the sides while stretching you vertically, just like a piece of spaghetti, until you're nothing but a thin stream of atoms. So, that stream of atoms that used to be you, where is it going? What's actually waiting at the center of this whole thing? Right at the very heart of the black hole is something called the singularity. Imagine taking all the stuff from a giant collapsed star and crushing it all down into a point that is infinitely small and infinitely dense. That unbelievable concentration of matter is what creates the gravitational pull so powerful, it literally bends space and time around it. And this, right here, is where science kind of throws its hands up. We have incredible theories, sure, but as NASA themselves say, we just don't know what matter actually looks like once it's inside. It's one of the biggest mysteries out there. So a fair question is, if these things are basically invisible traps in space, how in the world do we even know they're there? Well, it turns out astronomers have gotten really clever. They don't look for the black hole, they look for the chaos it leaves in its wake. Okay, first things first, let's clear up a huge misconception. Black holes are not cosmic vacuum cleaners just sucking up everything in the universe. Look, if our sun suddenly turned into a black hole with the exact same mass, we'd freeze, for sure. But Earth, we just keep on orbiting like nothing happened. Their super intense gravity is only a problem once you get really, really close. So astronomers have to be like space detectives, searching for clues. For instance, they look for this swirling, super hot disk of gas and dust called an accretion disk. That's matter spiraling into its doom. Or they'll see a star orbiting, well, nothing. Just an empty patch of space that must have something massive hiding in it. They can even detect gravitational waves, literal ripples in space-time that get sent out when two black holes crash into each other. And they can see how a black hole's gravity bends the light from stars behind it, like a giant cosmic magnifying glass. And you don't have to look to some distant galaxy to find one. We have one right in our own backyard. We know for a fact that there is a supermassive black hole at the center of our Milky Way, and it's 4 million times the mass of our sun. Just think about that. We've got a monster like that right here at home. It really makes you wonder, what else is out there lurking in the dark?